What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self-Defense, and I want to talk about this story. It's an older story. It's from like 2012 or something like that, but I still wanted to talk about it because it happens so often. A situation where a girl was at a party, they got her to drink a bunch of liquor, a bunch of alcohol, and she passed out. It doesn't take much for someone to pass out. You don't even have to put any kind of drugs in a drink or anything. If it's hard liquor or something like that, they are completely inebriated, okay? And so she passes out on the floor, and these boys, she wakes up and she knows something happened. And so they didn't, I don't think they raped her or anything like that, but they did take her clothes off and they took some pictures of her, and it went to court. So it goes to court, and they get off really easy, and the girl doesn't like it. And here's the thing, the reason why I want to talk about this, because it happens so much. When somebody does something, it gets buried, especially if the boys are well-to-do and things are going good for them, they have a good household, they get off pretty easy. And the girl didn't like that. And so even though the court order said, hey, keep this confidential, this is what's going to happen to him, you're not allowed to talk about it, she stood up for herself and she talked about it anyway. She basically outed the boys. And as you can see, their lawyers are saying, hey, their lives are ruined, this is not a good thing, she shouldn't be doing this. It makes you think. It makes you think, how often does this happen? How often does something happen to a young lady or a man or a young man in that instance, okay? And it gets buried, and you never hear about it because they can't talk about it. It's confidential. How much stuff goes down, But she out of the boys, which I think she had a right to, And the lawyers are downplaying it. I went a little deeper into the story. They say she just didn't take naked pictures, but if you read the details of the stories, they were taking videos of themselves using their fingers. And I mean, you could put the rest together. But anyway, man, that's all I wanted to talk about on this story, man. Check out some of the video. I'm going to let it run for a little bit. But this is something that happens all the time. When you hear about these things, actually, you don't hear about these things. They get buried, okay? So just keep your eye over your kids, man. I'm talking to the parents right now, especially if you have teenagers in that 12 to 18-year-old range. And yes, I said 12 because this craziness starts at a younger age than when me and you were younger. But anyway, that's all I got, man. Protect your neck. I'll talk to you later.
And woke to find her clothes disheveled and the feeling that something wasn't right.
I had my dress
After the incident, when friends told her rumors that two boys had taken photos of her and allegedly shared strike you.
If they feel like this is justice, then I really don't know what justice is.
The contempt motion, as its purpose, was not to jail or punish her. It was to have her come to court, remove my client's name, remove her words from the internet, and I was hoping that she would even have some remorse or apology to give. That didn't happen.
I'm not going to apologize to someone who attacked me.
Instead, press coverage of her plight went viral, trending in the blogosphere.
Contacts, calls, letters, he's been threatened, and it has absolutely just destroyed whatever normal life he had.
Their reputation.
Blame her now for ruining their reputation, I think, is despicable.
It's not.
It does.
All I wanted was the truth. And it's just, that's what I wanted from the beginning, was the truth. I don't want my reputation to be ruined. I don't want to be thrown under the bus to protect their reputation.